So Nottingham Forest 1, Newcastle 3. And get Adam's reaction from the game. Adam, how you feeling?
Well, I certainly had mixed feelings from the first half. Second half, of course, as a Newcastle fan, I was delighted with the way we played. But in a Forest point of view, you guys didn't create enough today, in my opinion. I felt like in moments of the game where Forest had control in the first half, Newcastle just were trying to pass through what was a quality defence, and Forest just didn't do enough. They just didn't do enough. Really.
Second half, especially.
Second half, I don't know what Eddie Howe did with them players in the dressing room. They came out guns blazing.
Bruno controlled that midfield.
Oh, they were exceptional today. I mean, we scored some top quality goals in our point of view. Now, Newcastle, in terms of corners, in terms of set pieces, I legit don't remember the last time we scored a corner. We've had about 70 corners this season, we haven't scored a single one. And we've managed to get one for an equaliser today against a team that we know, especially on set pieces, are going to defend well. And Newcastle, from that point onwards, especially when we got one goal, you always kind of felt like the game was going to go in our direction. I think anyone watching the game would look at that and if any team's going to win it now, it's most certainly going to be Newcastle. It just was that case. Second goal was just quality from Jordan. I mean, cuts in. I mean, he's not a player that normally scores in that sort of angle, but in that situation, Jordan gets a great goal. Barnes gets a third one. And Newcastle had chances to get more. They did have a chance in the second half to get more, and Forest had. I mean, I had opportunities of playing the ball, and if I was a Forest fan, I think there's probably one part in the game I would look at and perhaps have any argument with, and that's potentially where Dan Burn should have got a second yellow card.
That's what we thought.
That's probably the one thing in the game where obviously, to be fair, Burns already been brutal, reckless tackle in the first half. I need to watch it back, but the position he fouls in the laws of the game, you probably had to say it's a second yellow because Forest were starting to break away. I felt they were going to get a chance there. So if it was actually a foul, the referee's correct and there was a foul, it probably should have been a second yellow. I was surprised Boom got let off for that one because I remember seeing that, I was like, oh god, he's going off here. But no, Burn stays on, and that was again a key difference in the game where it's little fine margins in the season where obviously Forest want to get top 7, top 6, top 4, whatever it may be. And you have to look at those sort of things in the game. But to be honest, take the Burn situation out of it, Newcastle deserved it.
100%. It was a reality check for us after that.
Reality check. It's still a bit harsh here. Forest are good, you know. Forest deserve to be where they are. Newcastle is a team that's obviously spent a lot more money. You guys, you got to look at the factors outside the match going into it. Newcastle spent a crazy amount of money in a game where, yes, I felt like we were the better of the two teams, but Forest were still in the game. They were still in the game. You know, it was just the ones where it just wasn't Forest at their best, I guess. And it's a big response time now. I said it actually, I did a live stream earlier in the week about Nottingham Forest. Now, one of the points I made is that eventually whenever Nottingham Forest loses a game, and of course any team, you're always going to lose matches in the Premier League, it's about how they bounce back. Now, you've got brutal fixtures coming up. I know Arsenal away is a game you're never going to expect to get anything in, but after Arsenal away, you've got a big cruncher coming up, so then the matches there. Over those 6-7 games or so, if you get a good amount of points for them, if you're still in a European position halfway into the season, then at that point I think you guys have got something to go for. But until that stage, you've still got a lot of work to do. And even though it's 11 games into the season, the reality is we've still got a lot more games to go. So for you guys, disappointing one, it is what it is. Every team's got those days.
Make sure everyone subscribes to Adam, and he's got the biggest smirk on his face than I have. And so make sure everyone subscribes to Adam.
I'm just glad there's no Chris Wood jokes today. That's what I'm glad about. Nah, but all the best, mate. We'll see you in St James's Park later on this season.
Revenge. Make sure everyone subscribes to Adam as well. Cheers.